What is up, guys? It is Harley here, back with another video on the FPL Harley channel. Today is, well, it's my 20th video. Well, it's not actually my 20th video. I think it's my 21st after the live stream that I did for the deadline stream. I'm going to do another deadline stream in the next few days for the actual deadline for the quarterfinals. But I'm filming this straight after England just won 2-0 against Germany. I'm so hyped right now. Football's actually coming home. I mean, you're probably sick of hearing that if you're not English, but it legitimately is coming home. Oh, yes, that beautiful man in the thumbnail. I mean, you probably can't tell who it is. Well, no, you probably can, actually. Raheem Sterling gets the goal. But if we're talking FPL, I'm in an absolute shambles right now. I'm down to like 54k in the world. I think I'm on 51 points. Which, to be fair, I'm on more points than last week, I think. Let's just go straight onto it. Sorry, that's the wrong thing. 54998 in the world, as you can also see at the top of the screen as well. But it's the team selection video. This is my team. I got surprisingly more points than last week, but I've already made my 56 points actually. It didn't even update by the time that I made it. A lot of players went out. De Bruyne is injured. Kimpembe, Dumfries, Stekelenburg, Wijnaldum, Benzema and Depay all went out, and Forsberg may even go out. This is recorded before that game has been played, the Sweden-Ukraine, so even Sweden could go out, but oh, that's for who England play in the next round. I'm so hyped for it. But I've used all three of my free transfers, and I'm actually considering taking a -4 hit, and that is for one of these three, probably for De Bruyne, because he's the only other midfielder. And I mean, De Bruyne might actually be fit to play. I think he might. I'm not sure. He's doubtful. He's not completely ruled out, but it's still a possibility that he doesn't play, or he could play, but he'll get subbed on. Whatever happens. Well, if he's not injured, he'll get subbed on, obviously, regardless. That's if anyone on the pitch blanks, and then if he's not, then he'll stay on the bench, obviously. But before the deadline, I want to get a better understanding. I think, let's have a little look. Oh, they're not the first match. If they were the first match, I'll be able to see before the deadline if he was starting or not. But we'll get team news on the day of whether De Bruyne will end up starting. And yeah, it'll give us a better insight about whether he'll be fit to play and whether he'll stay in the team or not. If not, he'll probably get subbed out. Well, transferred out. He will get transferred out if he doesn't play. But this is the team. I made 3 transfers. I took Depay out for Dolberg, Benzema out for Harry Kane, and this is a weird one. This is a weird one. We did. Who did I even take out? It was Wijnaldum for Raheem Sterling. Now, Raheem Sterling, he has proved me and a lot of people wrong. I'm not even gonna lie. Raheem Sterling, I've never really rated Raheem Sterling. And I mean, I don't even think he had that great of a game against Germany, but he gets those goals. England have scored 4 goals in 4 games, and 3 of them have come from Raheem Sterling and 1 of them from Kane. Now, as much as Kane hasn't really had a great Euros tournament, he didn't get any goals in the group stages, and he scored in the game against Germany. I have brought him in because I do feel as if against, well, obviously, as you can see here, England's game that they have in the quarterfinals will either be against Sweden or Ukraine, one of the two. But oh, just what a result this was! What an absolute result! We were lucky as well that Werner Müller, that should have been 2 goals right there. But yeah, let's get back into the team selection. So Donnarumma stays in the team, and yeah, the team, it's kind of in a shambles right now. I'm not gonna lie, because we've got 4 Italian players. Italy have obviously the hardest game against Belgium. I don't have a single Switzerland or Spanish player. I've gone for 3 English players. They'll play against Sweden or Ukraine. I do think they'll win that. And I've got 3 Danish players who face Czech Republic. Just imagine if Czech Republic, Belgium, and then, oh, I'm not even going to say that one because I don't even want that thought in my mind, but just imagine it. I'll have 1 player. I'll have 1 player. And that's not even settled. I might have to. If Ukraine beat Sweden today, I'm 100% taking a -4 because I'll have to take Forsberg out because I want a full 11. And I might even take a hit if De Bruyne is not fit to play. But let's just think, who would I even bring in? De Bruyne frees up 10.7 million. Let's put 10.5. I would probably have to bring in a Spanish midfielder. I mean, I'm not too sure because Switzerland aren't a bad side. They're really not. I could bring in Pablo Sarabia, Ferran Torres. I could maybe bring in a Czech Republic midfielder just for the, like, if they somehow do go through. But I don't really want to take a -4 in bringing in a player who I'm not actually sure if they're going to go through. Or I could bring in Zuba. I think he's a good option, getting 4 assists, obviously. He's currently leading the charts for assists. But, I mean, I don't really want to bring in another... I don't want to bring in a Belgian player. I don't want to bring in a Czech player. If I were to take De Bruyne out, if he's not fit to play and I were to take a -4 hit for him, it would either be most likely a Swiss or a Spanish midfielder. Probably one of Zuba, Sarabia and Ferran Torres would come into the team. But yeah, obviously Donnarumma didn't actually keep the clean sheet against... Who did that? It was Austria, wasn't it? Yeah, look, 6-6-6 and then 2. Well, I didn't really want to read that number out, to be fair. But obviously owned by 50%. He's in most people's teams. 5.7 million is obviously a bargain for him. But I feel like he'll keep a clean sheet against Belgium. I don't know why. I feel like Italy will go through and they'll walk away with it. I don't know. It's bold of me to say that, but I do think Italy will keep a clean sheet. I think they'll beat Belgium. I really do. I think Italy will be the winners of that game, and I really hope they are because I have 4 Italian players. But at this point, I'm just sort of like, yeah, the FPL's at the point now. So many players. I had to use all 3 of my free transfers, and I still have a full bench of players that are out. Yeah, I mean that match week. That match week that we're in right now was a complete shambles, but it somehow managed to get more points than match day 3. Somehow, I thought match day 3 was bad, and I thought this was even worse. But we somehow managed to finish. Well, we've still got Forsberg as well, so I mean, you never know. Forsberg. Imagine if Forsberg. I think he's in the lineup. Wait. Is he even in the lineup? Forsberg, yeah, he is. You know, if Forsberg gets a goal, like, and an assist, he could finish. He could make me finish on more points than I did in match day 2, which is huge because, like, match day 2, I thought match day 2 was a decent week. And I'm thinking, if I were to sum up round of 16, I would say it was absolute poo. Look at how many players went out. But now that I think about it, it actually hasn't been that bad. I mean, the Benzema captain saved me. If I didn't have him, I'd be on 36 points. And I would have, to be fair, I would have brought in, yeah, I would have had Ronaldo if I didn't have Benzema. That was who I was, like, stuck between, Benzema and Ronaldo. So if I were to have took Ronaldo, I'd be on, like, 38 points right now. But, yeah, this is the team. Also look at Spinazzola. He still managed to get an assist against Austria. I think if there's anyone who's going to get an assist against Belgium, it's going to be Spinazzola. And I think if there's any Italian player who's going to get a goal against Belgium, it's going to be Immobile. Now, we don't actually... Well, no, what are the dates? So we literally have 2 captaincy choices. Yeah. So this is a risk. So for the Belgium-Italy, I'm going to captain Immobile. And if he blanks... I mean, that's the thing. For these games... I think I'm probably better off captaining Dolberg over Kane. Definitely not captain Forsberg or anyone here. I mean, Sterling is a captaincy option. But I mean, Sterling, is he even nailed on in the England squad? I should hope, well not hope, but I should think that Sterling is nailed on in the England squad now. 3 goals in 4 games. So I should think he has got that right wing position on lock. So he'll probably stay there. Not sure if Saka will start the next game. I don't feel like he will. Højbjerg and Berardi, I don't think they're captaincy options really. I mean, even like differential captaincy options, there aren't really any. I mean, Sterling, I guess, is kind of a differential, but it'll probably be Immobile captain for the first day and then Dolberg for the second day. But Yeah, I mean this round is a shambles. I just have to hope that Kevin De Bruyne is fit. Um, yeah, I mean, how many transfers do you get for the semi-finals? I need to have a look at this. So I'll look in the rules real quick. Read the rules. Transfers. You get 5, and I think you can have how many from the same team? I don't think it actually says. Does it even say how many you can have from the same team? I'm pretty sure it's 6 from the same team. 6, yeah. Semi-finals, you get a maximum of 6 players from the same team. So, I mean, if we're looking at the likely fixtures, or if I talk about my predictions, I think Spain will beat Switzerland. I think Italy will beat Belgium. I think Denmark will beat Czech, and I think England will beat either of those two teams. Which means, from my predicted semi-finals, it will be England versus Denmark and Spain versus Italy. So I'll probably have to bring in more English players. Surely that's probably the only better option, right? 2 good teams versus a good team, and I mean, Denmark are a good side. They are a good side. If they had Ericsson, obviously, like, massive respect to Ericsson, obviously, everything that he's been through. But if they still had Ericsson, if whatever happened to, well, I know what happened, but if what happened to Ericsson didn't happen, Denmark would be in a much better position, to be fair. They could actually go on and, I don't know why I keep, what am I doing? Yeah, but they could go on and, I mean, you never know. You never know what they could do. Like, Denmark could end up beating, well, no, I'm not even going to say it, but, I mean, that has been the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And, I mean, yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.